Well, welcome everybody, viewers. Welcome to Monday afternoon with Barry Peatling.
Yes, welcome to my viewers out there. It's a very nice day out there today, nice sunny day, and some of us might be back for a few days.
So what are we talking about today, Barry?
We're talking about, we're showing some of the photos of it, but we're talking about what was going on in the SP betting days in Richmond back in the late 50s and early 60s, which I was involved in, being a naughty boy, but
So you could be reported for this.
I could go to jail tomorrow afternoon. Now, it'll be some very interesting talk about what went on with the SP betting days back in them days.
Okay, very good. Well, firstly, we're going to have a look at some cricket memorabilia. Tell us about this.
No, this is a football.
Football, sorry.
Naces Junior Football. We were famous 3 years in a row. That was, is that 52, is it?
What about you? Point yourself out.
I think I was vice captain there, wasn't I?
Looking a bit annoyed.
No, not really. Oh,
Indignant.
Never been very photogenic, Colin.
And who's that? Who's the fellow in the middle? The man.
Brother Matthews, a very good. He could play football. I felt.
Wasn't involved in any scandals.
No, he was a good brother. One of the good brothers. Yeah.
Okay. So did you win that year? Did you come third or fourth?
Up top there, Colin, premiers and champions, 52. And there's Peatling over the right hand side there. What's it say there?
It says
Best and fairest, is it?
Best. You got the leading goal kicker.
And the best and fairest too.
And best and fairest.
And the one
Barry Burke came third.
Barry Burke is Nathan Burke's father. Played for St Kilda, captain St Kilda.
Wow, there you have it.
He's still going.
Any other famous people in that picture?
Let me think now. Kevin Cullen. That was Charlie Cullen's son, who was a property steward for Richmond for about 50 years. He went out of one game in Richmond first, but there's Burke up there, and there's not too many fellas from that side went to play. Oh, the Ricky brothers. They played for Richmond. One of the Ricky fellas there. Up there. They played one or two games of seniors, but.
Is this the same photo down here?
No, this is no.
I think it might be.
It might be. Hang on, I might have.
Because you got the 53 team here.
53. There must be another one somewhere here.
This is 1 year later. Where's you? Just point yourself out.
There I am there, vice captain again, I think, anyway.
Why does it say Premiers 53, not Champions?
I don't know.
You're still Premiers.
I think we're undefeated that year.
You got the second and the best and fairest and leading goal kicker.
The leading goal kicker, yeah, and where's the other? There should be another photo of. Yeah, that'll have to do it at the moment. But we were Premiers 3 years, 52, 53 and 54, but I haven't got the 54 one.
And you were you primary school?
Primary school, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Form 3.
They look a bit older than you.
All these photos, I'm always the youngest of the whole side. But I was vice captain, wasn't I? Yeah. Baby face.
Baby face. Well, that's your football years.
Let's
go on to your...
Now I do the Richmond Scouts.
Richmond Scouts. It's still football, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put this up here. Yeah. Okay, so this is 1954. This is Premiers Richmond Scouts. So you moved on a bit.
Well, look at me. I'm about 12. Look, about 12 there, but I was a youngster. But about 4 or 5 or 6 players played football for VFL, Collingwood and Richmond. Barry Burke, he was he vice captain. He was vice captain, but we had a very good side there. One played the grand final down Canberra football ground. We won by 3 points. Barry Peatling got best on the ground.
Runner up, best and fairest,
and
third. And you started to slip there. You started getting thirds and seconds. Yeah.
But there's Richmond Force. This is a premiership we played. That was down.
So 56.
56. Yeah, we.
Where are you?
Down in front of Barry. Barry Burke was captain. We played about 3 or 4 years together, Barry Burke and I. And
was he a good guy?
He's still a good fellow. Yeah, he was a good footballer too. He played for Richmond Amateurs, and that's me there on the bottom. I think was I runners up in the best and fairest there, or?
Best and fairest. No, you got Ivan McKay, Roger Dean, and Barry Burke. Most consistent player, Barry Peatling.
Oh yeah, I won the goal kicking at Ewing too. Didn't say that, did it?
Which one's Roger Dean?
Roger Dean is a very good friend of mine. He's still a good mate of mine. There he is there.
There he is.
Future captain of Richmond, one of the most underrated players Richmond's ever had.
Oh, very good. So now we move
this
on
photo
to...
here of, this photo could be in Sunday Observer next Sunday, or the week after.
We're trying to... If they're
going to print it for us.
If they know what the Sunday Observer is. But
yeah.
Yeah. Richmond Citizens Boys Club undefeated premiers 1952-1953. So they look like they're in the 20s almost, some of these guys. But were they about?
Compared to me, yeah.
And then you see the ball boy.
Yeah.
Just
Who is he?
how young do you look there?
They're 12.
Well, that's all very interesting about that cricket and football for the
Well, I thought I'd
archive.
refresh my viewers out there when I was doing my younger days. I was started pretty young playing football and cricket. It's the way to
Sport's
go.
been a big part of your life.
Still is.
Okay. Let's talk about this SP. What does SP stand for?
Well, SB betting is starting price bookmakers, which was illegal back in the late 50s and the early 60s, which I was involved in the early 60s, and used to work for a fellow called Bertie Shepherd. I think he might be still alive too, down at the Dover Hotel in Bridge Road and the Royston Hotel in...
So is that legal?
No, it was illegal.
Okay. So tell us your main story then of this illegal bookmaking.
Well, I had a bit of trouble with I wasn't working at the time. I was working the railways. I got to get the railways. I was offered to do the pensioning for Bertie Shepherd. Used to work Wednesdays and Saturdays and Thursday nights, and yeah, it was very interesting. We'd have a nitty on the end of the lane. He was called they call him Nick. It was anybody coming down looking suspicious and say, right, dice, or throw the...
So here's your lookout.
He was, yeah, in case... Plus I got caught a couple of times. Got a couple of beltings off these coppers. I reckon they could see me while I was riding the bench, but they wouldn't, because they said they was in this big two-story building across the road. They couldn't see around the corner. So it took me up to the Hawthorne Bridge police station and belted them.
Who did?
Coppers. The plainclothes.
The police used police brutality
They did,
on
yeah.
you.
Belted me, and they... Because they don't belch in the face, guys. Boys back and they're sitting in the chair, and there's one there, and one at the back, and they just go whack. You were riding the bench. I said, no, I wasn't. We seen, no, I wasn't. Whack. Because when you leave the police station, you got to sign a form that you wasn't ill-treated. They would have done 20 years jail now, those fellas.
Yeah, so it's not correct now to do that sort of thing.
It was a very interesting. The woman come up in the pub on the Saturday afternoon. It was more friendly up there on the Saturday afternoon. There's ladies having bitten there 5 bobs and 2 bobs and £2 and £10. It was a very interesting experience for me back in them days.
Sounds like. Well, that is interesting. But what about this Melbourne Cup video?
Well, that's extraordinary, Colin. The Melbourne Cup was over 3 weeks ago, wasn't it? Nearly 3 weeks ago, and the amount of hits I've got on is up to nearly 6,200. Still going up.
6,200. No, how many in your whole site now?
Nearly 16,000.
Nearly, it's coming up to 16,000.
Which is amazing for a no-hoper like me.
Got a few comments, a few likes, a few dislikes on that video, and people are still clicking on it.
I don't know why they're clicking on now, because it was over 2.5 weeks ago, and it's amazing. I mean, I think it was 84 countries last time we checked, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
84 countries, like Russia,
So you
Pakistan, and
people are viewing you in Kazakhstan, Afghanistan and
Mexico.
Israel, and there's some talk that you caused all the trouble in Israel.
Well, of course it too, yeah. Because they
People.
might have given the wrong horse to back and they shoot someone for it.
People sort of...
But it's amazing,
yeah.
It's still going up.
Yeah, so that's something for viewers to have a look forward to next year.
2 minutes, it only goes for about 2 minutes.
We're going to see if we can improve the, make it sound like you're actually at the races.
Yeah, we can always improve in this. Whatever you do on this board, you can always improve.
Just tell us a little bit about, you went over and watched the cricket, Chelsea cricket side.
Yeah, I went over there about 4:30 Saturday afternoon. I was talking to Colin and a couple of other fellas there, and Shane McDonald, a fellow plays for Bon Beach, a superstar football. He's playing for Chelsea. Apparently he played last year, but I didn't see him, but he took 3 wickets. He can bowl, he bowled medium pace, Colin, and he was zipping them through.
Maybe you need to talk to him.
I'm going to have a word with him next week, because I might go and watch them. They're chasing about 200 I will be chasing about 230.
Is he a bit of a leader? Maybe make him captain if Stewie isn't going to, Louis is not going to...
I wouldn't mind offering him some money to play for Chelsea. He's only 28, but he's a very, very good all-round sportsman. And he's a good fella too, so I'll be going over to watch the next, see how they get over there about 4:30 again, and see if they've got a chance of getting the 230.
I think you should use your influence and tell him to come to Chelsea Football Club. It's a new broom. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting and new.
But
Come aboard.
Well, I
We're
asked him.
expecting you.
I asked him a few weeks ago over the Chelsea Footy Club, and they had their meeting of the coach and the players, and I said, why don't you come and have a bit of a dash at Chelsea? He said, I've got my mates down there. And I said, look, it's a very good club. I've seen you playing the under 14s, 15s, 16s, winning best and fairest and everything. He said, oh yeah. I said, yeah. Of course, and then next thing you're gone, you're down by Beach under 18s.
Well, you need to offer him a exclusive interview and exclusive rights for some YouTube videos.
I might even take the camera over next week.
Yeah, get a little interview.
Say, listen, Shane McDonald, you're a superstar. Get over here to a superstar football club,
Yeah.
and you'll get plenty of raps from me
Okay.
every Monday. No, I'm only joking, but we'll have. No, he's probably signed up for next year for Bond Beach, but.
Oh well, that can break. You can break it. You can break it, Barry.
Now, according to Louis, I rang up Louis last night. I don't know where.
Here we go. Breaking news.
No, there's nothing that. Said him on the phone. I said, I've heard something about you going to Parkdale and then you're going overseas, and give me a call. Hopefully I'll get a call the next couple of days and see what he might be in a bit of a quandary at the moment, because he's had that bad shoulder injury last year. Very bad shoulder injury. I don't know if it was healed all right, but hopefully he might get back to me, and I'll see what he's doing next year, and let the punters, if he's going to Parkdale and Chelsea doesn't do anything about it, I'll give you a tribute to Louis to what you've done the last 12 years for Chelsea.
Well,
a special tribute, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anthony Lewis, 200 games almost.
6 games short, Colin. I mean, I don't know what's going on over what the Chelsea Football Club's going to do about it. I mean, hopefully, I said to the fellows over there on Saturday, I said, hopefully it's not going to let him just go and vanish without saying, well done, Louis, or something. Give him a
bit of a rap.
Ice cream, it's double their ice cream or something, for a service he's done. He's been a superstar.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he?
Now, he'd probably nearly go down as one of the best players I've seen for Chelsea. He might even get to the top.
Better than...
Oh, you reckon he's better than Rip Barry?
Barry, Capsalis, Grant.
Well, longer. He's played 12 years.
12 years. Well, we look forward to the updates, if we can get some off you in the weeks to come.
Well, hopefully he'll get back to me and see what he's doing. Football can change in week by week, and what you're doing, where you're going, and if everything's sort of... But hopefully he'll get back to me, and I'll let the punters out there know.
All right, well that's goodbye from me.
That's goodbye from me. We'll see you next time.